What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all know what it is and y'all know what's going on. You have now tuned in for another episode of the Connectz radio show. And it's my job and continues to be my job to bring y'all the hottest and unsigned and independent hip hop and R&B, plus interviews with the brightest stars in the culture. And this one right here, this is a first. Nah, not the first time we've had these guests. The first time we've had repeat guests on this very platform. I'm honored, and it's a privilege to bring Triggerrun right back. Triggerrun, what's going on?
DJ, real uncanny. What's the deal, man? We appreciate it, man. We made history. Did I hear that right?
Y'all made history. First guest I've ever got twice on my platform, so I'm honored to be here, man. So let's tap in. Let's talk a little bit. Last time you were on my show was last May, and you had some singles out. You were working on some stuff. So how has life been treating you since then?
Oh man, it's been amazing, man. We've been keeping a constant momentum, getting new vision. You know what I'm saying, and really pushing the Drop Wild remix. Man, your boys have been moving not only in musical arenas, but also in stage and film. So we evolving, and man, we're just keeping it pressing, brother. I'm trying to give the fans, trying to give them what they want.
No doubt.
That's dope. So talk to me about those kind of side projects away from music. You said film and television. Talk to me about what you got coming and what we can expect that way.
Well, as you know, the pedigree of my man is a long list, and he has, Drumline and Stump the Yard to his credit. So he felt the need, because Triggerrun is all about transferring energy. So he transferred over to me, you know what I mean, and got me into the film. So we're getting ready to set out and do a couple of cities for But God, right?
The stage play.
Okay.
You want to tell a little bit about it?
For sure. It's written by Lakeisha Paul and co-directed by Alicia Whitaker. Artistic Genius Productions, and the stage title is But God. Like if things are going wrong in your life, no matter what type of obstacles you're having, it doesn't matter. But God, He'll be able to pull.
He makes it all possible.
Yeah. And so it's a beautiful story about a family that got separated at birth, and the lessons that they've learned, and then they've been brought back together by the matriarch of the family in order to recount for lost time.
And also gives you a sneak peek into the Triggerrun soul. So you know what I mean? Yeah. So we all things hip hop and R&B. So, me and your boy, we got a little set where, we sing a little bit.
No, that's dope. That's dope. One thing that I definitely remember from our last interview is you guys aren't just hip hoppers, you make music, period. And so talk to me, man. Dropping Wine is the new video. It's electric. The song is absolutely electric. And you can feel the energy as soon as it comes on. Talk to us about kind of how, obviously it's a remix. Talk to us a lot about that.
Well, the remix was done by one of our 229 homies, Leroy Davis, Orion TRW. And it's totally to capture the 2024 Caribbean festive vibe. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, we always been high energy, right? You know what I mean? And when we created, like saying this is the remix, so the first one was absolutely eclectic. It gives you more of an organic percussion-based theme, right?
FAMU.
Throwing that up in there, that's what we do. And then this one is just like you said, man, I love what you said. It's electrifying. We want to make sure that we got that energy when it comes on. The energy is get off the wall, get out your seat, dropping wine, wind it for me, girl. It's that type of thing.
And I took a sneak preview, just a little peek at the video. You've got the ladies, you've got the green screen action. Talk to us about how you kind of put that together and what the vision was. Obviously Carnival, but
Oh yeah. Well, we wanted to capture, you know what I mean, all women in Carnival, right? All shapes, all sizes, all genres. And shout out to my ladies that are on there. They did a phenomenal job. And other than that, it was a fun set.
It was. And it was a great way, man, for us to use some of these, CGI joints to create the illusion and to tap into another vessel of our creativity. Yes. Videographically, we've never done that. It was cool. It was fun, to be able to transpose these different scenarios. And I should like my man said, AK said, to the ladies, they did a phenomenal job. They were at top tier professionals. and they brought a level of fun to it that is palpable. You can feel it. And I wanted to say to the choreographer there, Area the Great, she did a great job taking the vision and getting the girls in order. I was like, oh. So shout out to the lead choreographer.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to keep the fans waiting too long, so we're going to do the debut right here on the show. Go ahead and introduce it for me.
Hey, get ready for the 2024 Carnival season. Miami, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We coming into you with the brand new joint, Dropping Wine. It's the remix.
Hey, yo, this is the remix. Get your ass up the wall. This is a remix. DJ, yo, turn it up. This is a remix. To the floor, let's go. This is a remix. Hey, yo, this dance is strictly for the sexy. Calling all the pretty fine ladies to the floor. You got about 10 seconds. Yo, let's go.
She whine, she whine, she whine, she whine, she whine. Yeah, she want to. She whine, she whine, she whine, she whine, she whine. Yeah, she want to. Drop it, 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 drop it. Okay. She whine, she whine, she whine, she whine, she whine. Yeah, she want to.
1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. Now break it down, shorty, drop a line to the floor. Shake, pop, push it, mommy, act like you know, and swirl it all around, baby, yo, real slow. Roll, 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 sexy, let's go. Roll, roll, that thing till your back gets sore. Drop it, 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 drop it. Okay. She whine, she whine, she whine, she whine. Yeah, she want to. Yeah. Drop it low, shorty. Yeah. Here we go, shorty.
It doesn't matter if you're big cities or ditty or dirt, it's all contrafitted or dogs chase the kitty. Make that bum bum beat like a tom tom, play the rooter mix like a drum. Now hands on your side, wind it all around, drop it real slow, yo low to the ground. Freak the sexy flow, gyrate up and down. Now pop it in and out, sexy slow is the wine. And roll, 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 sexy, let's go. Roll, roll up and down, round and round, mommy P, know the war.
Drop it, baby, drop it, baby, drop it, baby, drop it, drop it, baby, drop it, baby, drop it, baby, drop
it. Yeah, yo, it goes. Lottie-dottie, the trigger. We party, so back it up, shorty. Drop it low and get naughty. From the dirty to Philly to Miami to Cali to my shorties in New York, LA, Houston, Dallas. Twirl it around, you drop it down low. Back it up, shake the cake for the encore. Pump it in and out, shorty, let your freak go. And swirl it around, baby, yo, real slow. And roll, 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 sexy, let's go. Roll, roll up and down, run around, mommy, P, no more.
Drop it, baby, drop it, baby, drop it, baby, drop it.
And swirl it all around, baby, yo.
Yo, now make it clap. Yeah, come on. Yeah, yeah, make it clap, man. Yeah, let's go. Nice and slow, freak the tempo. Nice and slow, freak the tempo. Nice and slow, freak the tempo. Back it up, shake the cake for the encore. Nice and slow, freak the tempo. Nice and slow, freak the tempo. Nice and slow, freak the tempo. Come on, mommy, shake it, pop, drop it down low.
Bro,
Hey.
well, like I said, electric. That's an electric single, man. And you know, you guys look like you was having a lot of fun. The ladies were having a lot of fun. Who directed that for you guys?
Oh man, self-direct us.
Self-directed, videography by 3PV Production.
Okay.
Martin Vick. So did a phenomenal job. But yeah, so
Nah, fire.
hella fun. Hella
Fire,
fun.
and it definitely catches the vibe. I know there'll be, I can play that on my Caribbean night playlist, no question. It's gonna get the club jumping, you know what I mean? So we appreciate y'all bringing that here, letting us debut that. So what's the move? Obviously, you got the shows coming up as far as the plays. What y'all gonna do to push that single?
Hey man, it's just getting on independent platforms such as yours. You know what I mean? And just anywhere we can perform right now, we got a couple of performances. We're getting ready for the Yo ATL Raps Award.
Okay.
Triggerrun has been nominated as King of Stage. So for all the listeners, fam, please help out your boy. Go vote. YoATLRaps.com, page 2, King of Stage, Triggerrun, pen us in. And then from there, we got the Sweet Auburn Fest that's coming in May.
Okay.
And followed by, going back at home to the 229 and doing 50 years of hip hop in April at one of our alumni events. So,
nice.
we're out there and we're just taking it as it comes. You know what I mean?
For sure. And those sound like big shows, big festivals, King of Stages. That's an honor. So congratulations for that. We're going to do what we can to help you guys win that. You said that's a voting platform. We can get on, log in and vote for you guys?
Yes, for sure. YoATLRaps.com.
Page 2.
Okay.
It's an Atlanta-based thing that's taken over for the hip hop scene, man. And if you hadn't had a chance to come, man, it's a big event that goes down every April at the Atrium in Atlanta.
Dope. So make sure y'all tap in not only with Triggerrun, but also with Yo ATL Raps. I just want to keep it moving, man. You guys have evolved and done so many things in the hip hop realm. What's kind of next, and what do you want the fans to know is next?
Oh man, well, you like my man was saying earlier, we got hip hop and R&B is our thing. So we got some songs coming. We got more raps coming. And like I said, you're gonna mess around and turn on to a podcast or some type of episodic, and you're gonna start hearing Triggerrun produced music in these films and in these musicals and things. So we're just gonna go ahead and just let the world know, just the gamut of what we've been able to do for years.
We're being closely tied into the film, and so we started, explore sync licensing. So, you know what I mean? So it's hopefully you'll hear the Triggerrun sound soon, coming to an independent film near you. That's it.
I heard that. So what advice would you give to artists who kind of want to get into it as well? Is there a company you use or an aggregator, or is it somebody you kind of met that's positioning you that way? How, is it something you came across online? If an artist, wants to get into sync licensing and learning how to make money and build their fan base that way, how do they do it?
We're still in the beginning stages of it ourselves. We leave no stones unturned. And you just really have to curate. You got to do your research, And the biggest part of this business is networking. It's networking,
no doubt.
And the beautiful thing about it is it's it's a beautiful thing. If they're paying attention, you're saying some major thing. You're like, yo, we are the first repeat guest that's been on your podcast. So that's saying something about the tenacity. The platform. We have a report now, DJ Uncanny, the real Uncanny. Like we have a report because we've been here. So you're giving us that love. It takes time to curate that. It takes time for people like yourself to say, hey, I see you. And because you have a platform for us and you say you see us, man, that makes us seem even bigger. That's why we need you. And we humbly thank you for allowing us to come in here and give us the opportunity to have a voice. So you got to do the research. You got to make the connections. And this is the thing, when hip hop started, it was about community. It wasn't about the individual. Right. The doper the community was, the flyer the individuals were. Right. It's backwards now. Right. So now everybody thinks it's all about them and everybody else has to be beholden. You got it twisted. So it's about building rapport, community. It's about building those relationships, and it'll be amazing. Then everything you do is magnified.
And see, not only are we, starting on this platform independent, but also the radio stations, man. You know what I mean? They're part of the team.
Yes.
So you have to build those relationships in order to get out there, because the business model has changed. The music business model has changed. And we got to connect, and we got to build that inner network, you know what I mean? So we can make it to the next platform and we can keep on pushing, man. So shouts out to you and all that you do, man, and your team. You know what I mean?
For sure.
We appreciate y'all. Yeah, we appreciate y'all. That network that's one of my favorites, and I use it all the time. Your network is and will always be your net worth. It isn't always what you know. Almost 90% of the time is who you know. So
no doubt.
I preach that. I preach that a lot. you know, being on the move and being able to make things happen, obviously is beneficial not to just you as individuals, but also to your families. And so what is it, you know, when you look back, what do you want your legacy to be? Not only, hey, musically or sonically or as creators, what as men, what do you want to be the definition of Triggerrun?
Oh my God, that's awesome, man. I think when you think of Triggerrun, we've always been dedicated to diverse talent and just the creative process at its quintessential form, right?
Sure.
I think from my perspective, I would say that we were just creatives at the basic level, and that we were dope as artists, you know. And when they think of us, they think of the highest tier artists, and that our range is something that's unprecedented, right? And that we weren't afraid to push certain boundaries and have our own sound and have our own look, have our own style, you know, and not that we're walking as if we're saying, yes, we're unicorns, and we do understand that. And it doesn't make us any better than anybody else, but it definitely is a distinction. And that's what makes life so beautiful, because artists, we're portals to that next world. We're the visionaries. And we can't see the future if an artist is afraid to show you what they see. And that can be comfortable. And I think our legacy is that we've always been cool with being uncomfortable. And we're very comfortable.
That's a good one.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Because, you know what I mean? It's all about, you know, changing, you know, not being afraid of change and not being afraid of taking risks. Yeah. So our legacy is just giving us our own flowers to know that we did it to the best of our ability. Ooh. And to repeat my man Andre, you know, 3000, the South got something to say. You know what I mean? And it's because, you know, now, you know, we have the explosion of Atlanta, but there are a lot of still independent artists throughout the South that still, you know what I mean, trying to find their way up. Yeah. You know, and you know, we was one of those stories that, you know, we laid the initial foundation, and you know, we're from the 229, home of Phil Mob, you know, home of Big Nod, you know, home of 97.5 way back in the day, Eminem, Marshall Meadows, you know what I mean? So those are our people, you know what I mean? We went to high school with, you know, but we brought hip hop to the 229. You know, we brought hip hop to the Apollo, and we done it at a high level as a 6-man dance act. So that's our legacy. We trying to come back and reclaim it. And you know, hey, don't be ashamed about it. You know, all the spinoff like America Best Dance Crew, right? And, all of those, because it was us that started that platform with 6 guys on the Apollo, man, and we just going in hard, you know, hip hop style.
That's fire. And that's definitely something you can always look back on and be proud of, and know, you know, that you played an essential part in building a whole genre of different programming and shows. And that's amazing, man. That's awesome. And it's there, man. You guys are solidified. There's, you know what I mean? You've done everything you can do in this game. And so I'm happy to be acquainted. I'm happy to have you guys on the platform for the second time. You know, and I ain't gonna hold you all day. Is there anything you want to leave with the people? Because every time y'all talk, y'all drop gems and y'all give the people gold. So give these people some advice, leave them something dope, and we're gonna get y'all out of here, man. We appreciate Triggerrun for stopping by.
For sure.
I just want to say, man, like, we definitely appreciate the love. You know, definitely, again, follow us on all things Triggerrun, because we need you. We are a part of your family, right? We're out here, and we are just another variation of the excellence that you represent. And don't be afraid to go out here and do what it is that you know is in your heart to do it. Do it for the love of the craft, right? Because if you stay true to the love of the craft, that will help you to avoid a lot of the shenanigans and trickeries that's out here. Right? Because if someone throws you, you should not have anybody be able to throw you a carrot greater than your own personal passion. If the carrot is greater than your own love for what it is, then you may want to think twice about it. If your love for what you do should be so great that the trinkets of the world should just be, you know, an afterthought.
And let me talk to the young artists for a minute. You know what I mean? Because the young artists, you know, there's a lot that you can learn from the new school artists, and respect goes a long way. You know, you wouldn't have this platform to make millions of dollars if it wasn't for the LL Cool J's and the Africa Bambatas. So, you know what I mean? Homage goes a long way. Respecting this game goes a long way. And so, you know, keep grinding, but you don't have to get to the top just by, you know, down talking or playing something that you really don't know much about. You know what I mean? Because, you know, there's I feel a lot of disrespect that goes out from time to time, and they might not be conscious that they're doing it, but you know, the kind of the snide, the guys that made this platform possible for you can make that money, you know what I mean? You got to salute to, because everything is an elevation, everything is a platform. The question is, what are you going to do now since when you got this platform now? Because you're the next one that has to elevate this thing, right? And last but not least, never dim your light so that other people can be comfortable, to make other people comfortable. You know what I mean? Don't dim your shine. If the other people ain't comfortable, that means they ain't on the team. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to get left behind in order to move forward. You know, in order for them to catch up, you got to leave some people behind in order for them to catch up. And it's all good, and it's all love at the end of the day.
Facts, man. Triggerrun, dropping them jewels. Make sure y'all follow them in all your favorite social media platforms. Catch them in a city near you doing the plays. Make sure you tune in, sync licensing, keep them eyes and ears open. Triggerrun is going to be on a big run in 2024, and we are going to be part of it. You gentlemen are welcome back anytime you got something new, any announcements you want to make, you can do them right here on the Connectz Radio Show. You are connected, you are respected, and we're happy to tap in with you.
Mad love. We appreciate your time, King.
Yes, sir. Y'all be safe, and we'll definitely lock in.
No doubt,
my brother.
All right. You know what it is, man. It's always love right here on the Connectz Radio Show. Shouts out to Triggerrun for taking time out of their day to be here with us. Remember, every single episode that you see, every interview that we do is powered by bettersblock.com, getyourbuzzup.com, midwestmixtapes.com, straightofficial.com, our new sponsor, reasonforrap.com. Of course, the Fleet DJs are the homies. Shouts out to DJ Spins for putting this one together for me. The Nerve DJs are the big homies in the Midwest Connectz. Y'all know the routine. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. Make sure you tap in with the kid at The Real Uncanny on all your favorite socials. We'll be back a little later with some more of these dope interviews.